Now I can't lie, I didn't stay in the van last night, and I am in fact staying in one of the nicest hotels I've been in for some time. I also have the Duke of Northumberland as my neighbour.
This is Alnwick Castle, which I pronounce incorrectly for the remainder of this video. And if any Geordies out there think that's funny, maybe visit my neck of the woods in Wales and we'll see who laughs last. This castle is home to the Percy family since 1309 and the humble abode of the Duke and Duchess of Northumberland. It is also the film set for Harry Potter, Downton Abbey and Transformers, and the Bailiff Gate Hotel was right across the road from the main entrance. Now I don't normally start a video with such a detailed look at my accommodation, let alone a room tour, but this place was a bit special and a perfect location to explore golf in Northumberland, amongst other things of course. Enough of hotels and castles, I think it's time we got to the golf course.
Right, that's me checked out. You've seen a hotel, you've seen a castle, I expect you want to see a golf course, and well, just a 2-minute drive from that hotel is a course that is well and truly off the beaten track. I had a peek at this last night and it's one that you're going to love. That has got to be the best sponsor of any golf course I've ever seen. Sales must be booming round here, especially after you see some of my tee shots. 3 holes to warm up at Alnwick Castle Golf Club, and you can have a little look around those now. I played here last evening, as you can see, sun was out, looks absolutely stunning. But then you cross over the road and you play what is probably part of the original 9-hole course, and at the back of the camera is the 4th tee. And I'll show you my tee shot from last night. 1, because it was straight, and 2, because the sun was shining a bit more than it was this morning. We got down there and there's a little bit of drone footage as well, which shows just how nice this green is. Some form of monument in the backdrop. Looks absolutely stunning. 2 very different loops of 9 holes, of which I'll go on to show you this morning. We'll have a little chat as usual. But this is well and truly an off the beaten track golf course that you should stick on your list to play. That's before you even see it. What I won't show you is last night's second shot, because from this very same position we'll do a little bit of a reenactment, I think, and see if I can do some better this time around. I didn't get a yardage, 132, and I managed to lose my golf ball. So let's see if we can do a little bit better this time around. I've managed to reenact and throw it into a half-cut divot. Only I could do that. First swing of the day. Let's see what we've got, and I just cut a little bit more. It's coming on the flag. Oh, it's a bit short as well. Well, look, the positive is we haven't lost the ball. We've got to make up and down for par, and the sun is still shining. Come on, come on. Now we got a chance of saving par. Sure how much movement's in that, really. Quite firm. No, too firm. Way too firm, in fact. And well, we start with a bogey. I'm not sure I can claim anything because it was last night's tee shot. The amount of history around this area is hugely significant, and this, we'll call it a column, which is adjacent to the 4th green, is reference to Duke of Wellington's sort of successes, if you want to call them that, in battle. Horatio Nelson, haven't got a clue, and William Pitt. So there you go, history lesson and golf. Right, I think we should compliment the greens team as well, because well, the all-round condition of the course has been exceptionally good. But as you can see, the greens are superb. A little bit of growth on them at the moment, and I assume that's because we've had a lot of dry weather, so don't want to cut them down too much, but they've rolled very true. Oh, maybe even a little bit quicker this morning. But yeah, so good, the condition of the golf course. And we haven't had the best of times in the UK weather-wise for the last few weeks, so they're doing a fantastic job. Right, another tee shot from last night. This is the 6th hole, and it's a quirky one because you really need to get a good position. And I got there with a bit of luck because I pulled it a bit left, but you've got to be, because the camber on the fairway is huge. And we managed to get to the brow as well, because anything further back there and you're playing a blind shot into a green, that is incredibly difficult to hold. Now, I didn't film this shot last night, so I'll show you hopefully what happens. And that is not far enough left, and that'll be lucky if it stays on the right hand side of the green. Stay there, stay there, stay. No. Yeah, that is what happens on a 70-yard shot that needs to be pitched at them trees to somehow kick sideways and land near that flag. The other option is to throw it all the way to the flag, and you know what, let's have a little go at that and see if that should have been the better option. Right, either way, it's not easy. I'd be interested to know how the members play this. That's a better line and hopefully a softer landing. It could go in, this one. Still got to sit down though. Yeah, I think maybe that's a better option. I landed it a lot shorter, which means you're hitting the slope and getting more of it in terms of gathering speed. Perhaps the idea is to throw it all the way to the green, even where there's perhaps a flatter surface. Right, let's try 7. And I say try, you've probably seen this morning, I've only hit short wedges, and I'm using last night's tee shots, and that's because I've got a bit of an injury. My left shoulder has got a bit of a problem this morning, and this is the first attempt at a longer club. So I've got to turn a bit down the left. It was towards the red trees, and hopefully that kicks around a little to the right. It's a fairly long par 4, but if you can get to the brow, then it kicks down. So we'll see what lays over the top. And the shoulder, I can report, is still in one piece, although I can't look left. Go on. Oh, suffering. What I will say is holes 4 through to 9, and then we've got a par 3 next, are, I would imagine, where your card can go wrong. What you're going to see is a back 9 that opens up a fair bit. It's a very different layout, but on this 9, it's extremely tight. And yeah, I would think you build your score, or if you get out of here okay, then you're building a score. And none more so than this. And I'm in danger if I actually hit a good shot last night on here, and I'm attempting to do it again. Oh, with that swing hand. Try that one. Ah, come down. I haven't seen that come down. Is that in the middle of the fairway? It might be in the middle of the fairway. I hit the trees on the right hand side and just on the edge of them as well, which is really frustrating because it's a really good strike. There is no room for error on this tee shot, but I can see a ball in the middle of the fairway, which I'm pretty hopeful is mine. Well, the golfing gods looked kindly on me because I hit that tree and I've come straight down, and it was a ball in the middle of the fairway. The problem is we're way back, we're about 190, and my plan is just to get a ball down there and then have a look at the flag from there and rely on my up and down skills. Bounce, and again, and again. Go on. Here we got a chance. Right, for a miraculous 4. I think this is stroke index 2 as well. That tee shot is an absolute killer. Right, come on, positive. Come on, ball, come on, ball. Oh, and I said positive and didn't hit it hard enough. Do you know what? After the tee shot, it could have been far worse than a bogey 5, but that's a tough little golf hole. So a big switch up, you play 4 through to 10 on, like I said, that old course, and then you come to a new piece of land on 11, and it is a very, very different layout. And I always think it's a struggle to get a new piece of land which is clearly very different than what the original holes were set up on, and then to try and make it blend. And in a way it doesn't, and it doesn't in a good way, because it's so different that it really works. Now the shots you're seeing are from last evening, like I said, and it plays almost like a link style golf club. So again, I'm not very good, I don't know how many holes are on this kind of section of the course, but one, it's in tremendous condition. Two, it's interesting in terms of the layout. It's also a bit sociable in that there's a bit of room, so it's user friendly. Like I said, you've got that tight, wherever it is, 4 to 10, and then you've got a bit more room to get away with a bit on this 9. And I really love the fact that it is so different that it actually probably works better than trying to make it fit like what we've seen on that those other 9 holes. Anyway, I'm on 12, and the shoulder is loosening. Let's see what we can do here. Yeah, that's decent. Oh, there's a bunker there though. I didn't look there. Yeah, I can't see that one down. It's going towards the left side bunker, but we'll survive. Well, we were way short of the bunker. It was good course management, even though in actual fact I didn't even take the notice where I was going. So we're gonna try and get through the gap. It's firm and fiery as well, this loop. And by that I mean you've got to land it a little bit short of target. I think that's too short a target. Carry that bunker at least, for God's sake. Oh, hang on, yes. Oh, again, good course management. You won't pick it up on that camera, but that is pin high. And again, perhaps a little bit lucky. And then one other nice thing about this 9 is the views are incredible. Right the way over to the North Sea in the distance there. Hopefully some nice drone footage again from last night can show you that. And then we've got the hills at one side as well. Anyway, I haven't had many looks at birdie, I'll be honest with you. Game's not been superb this morning, to say the least. Let's see if we can get this one to the hole. Downhill, off the right. Oh, come on! Oh, I thought I had that. Well, it was a good read. Perhaps a little bit pacey. Oh well. We move on with a par. I got another look at birdie. I didn't record the shots in, not the tee shots, the shots in. And I'll have a quick roll at this, and then we're going to go to photo of the week. So we've got some nice ones again from the light last night. Come on, roll one. He's got it. At last. Let's go to photo of the week on a birdie. Right, that's me all finished at Alnwick Castle Golf Club. I think one other point to mention is how nice is this clubhouse. Just had something to eat here. It's got incredible views again out over the 18th. I've had a real great 2 days here really. Hotel fantastic, castle is incredible. You've got to add that to your visit as well. And the golf course itself is well and truly an off the beaten track course that I think you should make an effort to come and visit. Another special mention is to the people here, Ryan in particular, who looked after us when we arrived in the pro shop last night. That lad can't do enough for you, and a real credit to Alnwick Castle Golf Club, as are all the people that we've met so far. Really enthusiastic, want to get you up here and come and play golf. So if you're in Northumberland area, then make sure you add this to your list of must play, because as you've hopefully seen, real interesting golf course, interesting layout, in excellent condition. What more can you ask for? Right, that's me done. I'll see you all soon, probably next Monday night, for another episode of Off the Beaten Track.